And it's a very rough drawing, but I just quickly want to tell you what's going on in America. So if this is America, okay, the USA, okay, you've got northern states, okay, and you've got southern states. Okay. Now your northern states are things like New York, etc., and your southern states are like Texas, etc. Okay. Now Black Power, the Black Power movements are here in the north. This is where Black Power is. Okay. Why are they there? Black Power is in the north. So Black Power is in the northern states, and civil rights is in the southern states. Okay. So what's going on in the north? And why is Black Power going to get involved here? Well, basically in the north, you've got ghettos forming. Okay. I'm sure you guys have all heard of ghettos like Harlem, etc. The black Americans living in the north are living in segregated areas. They're living in areas where they don't have jobs. They're living in areas where they don't have sufficient housing. They're living in areas where they've got police brutality, etc., etc. And you're going to have three groups of men. You're going to have Malcolm X, you're going to have Stokely Carmichael, and you're going to have Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton that are going to stand up and say to the people of the north, justice comes from the barrel of a gun. Okay, not from standing back and going, please be kind to us. So in other words, these three men and these groups are going to believe in, if we want to defend ourselves, we need to stand up for ourselves. Okay, you've got three very different opinions, very different men. So I'm very quickly just going to, and then I'll show you some sources. Very quickly going to look at the power movements. Okay, you've got Malcolm X. Okay, you've got Stokely Carmichael, and you've got Bobby Seale, and Huey P. Newton. Okay, so for those of you who have started this already, you'll know that Malcolm X forms the Black Muslims. Okay, that is a group. Stokely Carmichael will eventually join them, but he comes up with the idea of Black Power. I'm sure you guys have seen the Black Fist, etc. We raise our hands in together. Together we are power. And then Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale are going to be the Black Panthers. Okay, so these are the three aggressive groups who are fighting against segregation in America. Now, what is segregation? Okay, for those of you who have done this theme already, you'll know that segregation, basically there's a separation in America between black and white, and the black facilities, black education, black housing, etc., was of a much poorer quality than white. Okay, and that is what these three groups are fighting against. Very different from the civil rights movement. The civil rights movement believes in peace, believes in turn the other cheek. If someone attacks you, turn the other cheek so they can attack you on the other side. These guys are like, no, 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 no. If someone attacks you, you stand up for yourself. Okay, so those are what these three groups believe in. Okay, we're going to have someone like Malcolm X that believes in black separatism. Okay, he believes in black people standing up for themselves. Thank you. Black people standing up for themselves. You've got Stokely Carmichael that believes in Black Power. Okay, rather a bullet. I mean, this is quite hectic. Rather a bullet than the ballot. In other words, we will take bullets to be able to vote. Okay, that is what Black Power is. And then the Black Panthers, they were more interested in stopping police brutality, because there was a lot of police brutality taking place in the ghettos. Okay, they were the groups that would wear their black leather jackets, their black aviators. They believed in being essentially proud of their black heritage, black pride, not using relaxers on their hair, wearing African dress, etc., etc. They wanted to stop police brutality, and at the same time, they also wanted to look after the citizens in the ghettos. Okay. So what I've done is I've put a little PowerPoint presentation together just to show you the three different men, which I'm quickly going to show you. Okay, so that's Black Power. Okay, so in other words, what this slide is all about is the fact that there is segregation in America, and that segregation is damaging. Okay, that segregation is making the black person feel that they are inferior. Okay, especially in the ghettos, that is where our Black Power movements are going to fight. Okay, so the first one we look at is Malcolm X, very, very pragmatic character. In the beginning, he became involved in the Black Power movement when he was in jail. He was known as Malcolm Little. He went to jail where he met the Nation of Islam. Okay, he became enthralled with the Nation of Islam, joined the Nation of Islam, and in the beginning he said that America should not have black and white living together. Okay, they should actually be separate, completely separate. You should have black people looking after themselves and white people looking after themselves. He was so outspoken against white people that he actually said the evil in America is the white person. Okay, this would change when he went to Mecca, when he went to pilgrimage, where he met with other Muslims and realized that black and white can be together. So he changes his opinion, although he still believes in violence. Okay, that is why he becomes part of the power movements. If we look, I've said to you, he becomes part of the power movements while he was in jail. Okay, he went there, to jail for burglary, and he changes his name to Malcolm X. Why he changes his name to Malcolm X is he says that slavery actually took away his identity. He doesn't know where he comes from, because the slaves that live in America were all from Africa, so he doesn't know where his heritage is. So in other words, he will now call himself Malcolm X.